Right, welcome everyone into Ero F2 Hungary. Sorry about that, a bit delayed start the stream. Just had a little bit of complications with the lobbies there, so we're just 10 minutes late. So we're just waiting for everyone to ready up and get started because we're just missing Appen, and hopefully he will join in the quali. Because he did check in for the race, which had a lot of lobby glitches. Oh, actually, I really don't know why. Okay, so I'm going to test this again. Okay, I'm better now. Okay, so I'll go over the new driver. We've got Hassan from F1 moving down to F2. He will take the Aston Martin seat. And we have Cohen from F3 who's racing today in the Williams alongside Sniper. I'll go over the standings. You will wait for the lobby to load up. Let's go see with that. And it looks nice and dry for qualifying, but obviously, is the race going to be any different? As I'm just going to try and find the standings quickly, I'm just a bit conflicted at the moment. Standings, there we go. Okay, let's get them up. While I wait for some people to tell me about the weather, because obviously I'm curious. Oh, sorry about that again. Sorry about the delay. We should be hopefully finished ready for the qualifying for the real race. Okay, sorry, okay. So the standings right now, Sniper still holds the lead. Oh, I just realised that's wrong. Let's do it there. He has 149 points, 30 points clear of second place, Ken, in the Alpha. You have a Tapper who was leading for the first few races and then started to unfortunately lose touch to the front. He currently sits on the same points as Ken, so it's a good battle for P2 at the moment. You then have Sunset is one of those drivers who has pulled surprises out of the hat. 108 points, P4 in the Aston. You have RGB, who started last and won China, if you remember. And he's currently sitting on 97. And then it goes Liminau, Outinho, Liam, Capacox, who's retired, Davey, who's moved up to F1, Super Thomas, Wagner, Jericho, who won last week's race at Imola, Yolmir, Salfera, who's unfortunately have to move to reserve, Houseman, Jelani, Mr. BT, who's not racing today, Appen, who's not racing today, Lupus, who isn't racing today, and that's the top right now. So obviously we're going to stick to Matt, who's going to be doing the first lap of the Grand Prix, of the qualifying session. He is out on softs. But the softs around this track die very quickly though, so could he go for a 2-stop or will he go for a 1-stop to hards? So we'll have to wait and see what happens. Obviously, since he's going to have the first benchmark lap done, if he doesn't involve it here, nice and clean through the corners, taking curving just where he needs it. Now this is the car where you have to get the right turn angle or you will go foot wide, get foot dry. Oh, he's gone invalid. He didn't invalidate that, but I've heard him back up pace. Oh, yeah, I apologise. 2 seconds, I just got to do something before I forget. Okay, sorry, I just had to turn my audio down for a second. As Max keeps going in sector 2, keeping it on the curves, keeping it going. Here's the long right-hander. Can he keep it going? He's gone very wide, as he's validated. He should have validated, but the track hasn't done it. But we'll have to wait and see what happens here, as Max is coming around the last few corners here. He will have his lap for the first benchmark and see what everyone has to do behind the copy. Round the final corner now, Max comes to the line. It's going to be a 1 minute 17.8. And the car behind him, I think, is Liminau, who's an outlaw. Let's see who else is it. As Mick's unvalidated. Who's the Alpha? Is that Ken? Oh yeah, that is Ken. Ken is second place in the championship right now, drawn with a tapper, and he's on the medium tyres. What can his pace be compared to Matt's on the softs? He comes to the line. It's a 1:16.4 by Ken. On the mediums too. RG's come to the line. RGBT come to the line. It's a 20.4. Next car, I think that was Hassan. No, he's just started and backs out to let the car behind him pass. Wagenos is on an outlap. Is that the... Yeah, that's Sunset comes to the line, but it's validated. It looks like... Oh, sorry, I missed that. Lupus just goes P2 with a 17.3. I'm seeing who else on a lap right now. Oh, Liam, yeah, I forgot about him. Liam comes around the final corner now. And what his time? Will he anywhere near his teammates or will he blitzing ahead? It's a 15.7 for Liam. But he's on the softer compound tyre when most of the guys behind him are mediums now. So is strategy going to play a game now? As I'm going to guess it's a dry race because the guys are going for medium, so unless the rain's coming later, but you never know. Yellow flags, just the cars let him past. I am now. It's always Wajnall. He's had a bit of a moment. And the tapper is behind. But the let's see, Jelani's just he's on lap. Let's stick. Yeah, let's go to Jelani since Wajnall has unfortunately made a mistake in his lap. He's in sector 2 now. Obviously, Jelani's on the soft compound tyres in the Alpine today. Downshift to the 6 is going to keep it in under lines. 54.0 for the sector. Just a few more corners to go. And what can he do here? Just a few more corners to go for Jelani, the American. One more corner to go. What is his benchmark going to be in the Alpine? Remember, Ocon won this in this car, and it's a 1:15.9. He's only 2 tenths off Liam's time. Comes to the line now. That was Sunset goes P5 on the mediums, and Livinal, I missed that, goes P3 in the softs. Alright, I'm going to see. Ooh, let's see. A Tapper currently P2 with the standards. He's on a lap now. Let's stick on him. He's got purple in the first sector, but I don't know if that's going to signal. Ooh, he's very wide in the curves there. Into the stupid chicane, keeps it valid, takes a lot of curve in the next hit. Into 5th, back down shifting. Sweeping through the sector here. Keeps it going, as keeps going. It's another purple sector. This is on for a good lap by a Tapper. Has come to as RGB pits, and it looks like that is... No, that's not Coon, sorry. That must be Sniper starting his lap, and the mediums. Wajnall, he's gone for another lap, coming to the line now, which has P2. What can a Tapper do to attack these two ahead of him? He goes even faster! He goes at 1:15.2, that's 5 tenths quicker than Liam. That's a stunning lap by a Tapper. Let's see, well, so I'm going to stick onto Sniper, since he is the championship leader right now. What can he do on the mediums? Because he has gone purple in sector 1, but obviously that's for his own time. He's got a car ahead of him, which I think that is actually... Yeah, that is Ken, since he's the only Alfa Romeo today. Now, let's hopefully he gets out of the way of Sniper, or this is going to be a badly affected lap by him. As Ken gets out of the way, thankfully for Sniper, into sector 2 already. One going downshift to 5th there, I've noticed. When everyone goes to 6th, he goes purple again. What is this time going to be on the mediums? Is it going to be anywhere near the soft runners? Or is he just trying to get as best as he can on the mediums? Just a few more corners to go. Now the final corner. What is Sniper's time going to be on the mediums as he comes to the line? And he comes to the line to 1:16.6. As he's not even the fastest medium runner. Who is that? Is that Nick or that's what's going on? For God's sake. Okay, well, stick to Yom here. And so, actually, I'm going to stick to Ken. Actually, just notice he's on a lap. P2 in the championship still. Obviously, he needs to finish at Tapper to take P2, but they are 30 points behind. Remember, of Sniper. He comes to the sector 1. And it's only a 10 foot for the Alfa Romeo driver. But unless he can do a magic in the sector 2 and 3, he isn't going to improve by massive amounts. He takes a clean, taking all the curbing, as I'll keep an eye on Yomi, who has finished his lap in just a few more corners. Here comes the sector 2 line. What is Ken's time now? He's 8 tenths up now. He could actually be on a shot for the front row. Ken's just got 1 sector to go. Yomi is going to come across the line now. And we'll stick the jump up on his. Nick goes P12. Yomi jumps up to P5. Let's go back to the Ken, who's coming to the start finish line now. What's his time going to 15.4? He's on the front row. But he's a 10.5 away from a tapper who's absolutely blitzed the opposition right now. So is that Max on a lap? Max and Valde, and he was a 16.8. He would have been in P11 at that point. So he would have been 3 choice of tyres. Let's see, anyone else on a lap? Oh, Liam's on a lap. He's currently P3. He's 2.5 tenths up. He could maybe snatch the front row away from Ken. Comes the line, it's a 15.3. He does. But he's still half a tenth behind the tapper. The tapper's pace around here is really something, it seems. So I'm going to watch as Hassan's on a lap. Yeah, he has just started his lap, Hassan. Obviously, he's now debuting in the F2 Aston Martin seat. So the only people who haven't set a time is Coens and Latinio. Coens is an F3 driver who's trying to practice no ABS, so he's joined today. Oh, sorry, I just needed to drink there quickly. So it looks like everyone's going for outlaps now, as I don't know how much. I've got 7 minutes of the session left. Unless Liam's gone for back-to-back laps, but I don't think he has. Cause he's probably nearly out of fuel at this moment. But I'm curious if Jelani's on another lap actually. Let's stick to him. Let's see if he can do anything. He's only 10 milliseconds up in the first sector. As there's a Williams getting past a Merc on track. As Hassan's going to come across the line, is he invalidated again? He's invalidated again, so he's going to the pits. As the yellow flag ahead, Jelani does not want the Williams getting away from him. Coens is right, he just gets away. But Jelani goes off track and goes 4.5 tenths up. He could be on for the front row. He's just got a few more corners to go. What can Jelani do here? Last corner to go. What is Jelani's time going to be? He takes the curb on the outside. It's going to be a 15.4. He's P4 at the moment. But I wonder if Coutinho might do something about that, as I've just cut the wage now by accident, and he's gone purple in the middle sector. So it looks like no one's loose pits. Coens has just started his lap along with Coutinho. We'll stick to Wage now to see what he can do, because he finally got his first podium a few weeks ago. And here he comes into sector 3 now. Watch his line. It's a 53.5. Wage now could be on for it. He's 4 tenths up, I think. Can't remember, sorry. Here comes the last corner now. What is Wage now going to do against a tapper's pace? Is he going to go and pull? Is he going to get the front row? Here we go. DRS open. Comes the line to 15 flat. He beats him by 2 tenths. So Wage now's on for, at this rate, another pole position. But now, curious, is a tapper going to respond straight away, or is he going to wait to the end? As I'm going to go and cut to Coutinho and Coens, who are both about to set their first lap of the session as Hassan retires, unfortunately, in the garage, obviously. Coutinho comes to the line. It's a P6 of a 15.7, and Coens, the reserve driver of F3, goes on the pole position by 3 tenths. That's wow. Oh wow, that is astounding. Okay, so unless Coutinho and Coens are going for back-to-back laps along with Wage now. No. So, Cohen's currently sits on pole position with 4 minutes of the session to go. And the fact he is still learning no AS, that is an absolutely stunning lap by him. Oh, wow. As we've got support for Cohen's in the comments, I've noticed. As I'm going to stick to Ken, who's just started his lap now. Obviously, he needs to pull 7 temps out if he's going to have a chance for pole position here today. And I think this could be his final run. So let's see what Ken's sector 1 time is. Is he gaining any time here? He has gained 3 temps in 1 sector. So he's already done half the job. Here we go into the chicane now. Keeps it clean. Ken's obviously one of those drivers who can explode his pace out suddenly. And he comes into sweeps of sector 2. He's come to the sector 3 line now. How quick is he now? He's 4 up. He's nearly 5 temps up. If he pulls a mega sector, he could lock up the front row and have a chance against Cohen. As Ken comes around the final corner now. What will his last lap be? Because I think he won't have enough time to get out in the track. Comes the line now. Ken is 1:14.8. He's missed out by half a tenth. So that's his that could be the high position if no one behind improves. Oh, let's go to Lucas, who's just started his lap on the softs. Oh wow, like that pace is astounding by Cohen's to be that fast ahead from an F3 driver as well. As who was that? I think that was Matinho. I think he moved up another thing or bumped someone down. But we'll stick to Lupus since he's the only car on track, the first car on track at the moment. He's coming to the sector 3 line now. How quick is he going quicker? As he's invalidated. He was 9 temps up. Unfortunately, that could be his quality over, I feel like, for P13. Alright, let's go. So Yolmi, I noticed, is on a lap. Obviously, he's nearly 33 milliseconds. Mick gets out the way for him. As this will be everyone's flying last lap now, since they won't have enough time for the lap. So this has to be the lap for them. And keeps it tight in the twisty sector 2. Now here's the sector 3 line now. What is Yomi's time going to be? Comes to the sector. He's 2 temps up. He could be ahead of his teammates at this point. Although after this, I think we have Sunset behind him. He's on a lap. As Yomi comes to the last corner now. What will his time be on his final run on the softs? Yomi comes to the line. It's P7. His teammate will beat him. As now we'll jump on board to Sunset. As he's gone nearly 1.5 seconds quicker. He could be on for the front row if he keeps us up. Lucas retires in the pits. He can't go any faster, he says. Sunset, final corner now. What can he do? Comes the line to 14.8. He misses out the front row. Next car, and I think that's Matt. No, that's Liam. And Liam's invalidated. He won't be improving for P6, unfortunately. Next car behind it is Libanow. No, that's a Tapper on his outlap. Oh, there's so many cars to try and think of. And who's on the quickest further up the track as well, sorry. RGB actually was on the... He's 8 temps up. Can he steal the front row? Last corner now comes at the stretch. What can RGB do? It's a 15.4 P7 at eyes for him. And Jalali starts his lap. No, he can't improve. As Ken will be stuck in P2, unfortunately. Is that Watinho? Watinho is on his final flyer now. He's just got a few corners to go. Upshifts to 4th into 5th. DRS open. This is Watinho's last lap. It's a 15.5. He's P9. Next car is Libanow, P7. Next car there, I think that is Sunset. Unless he's going for... No, he's out of fuel, unfortunately. Liam, unfortunately, invalidated. So the only car that can deny Cohen's pole is a Tapper, who's nearly 3.5 times up now. Can he get the front row? As behind him is Wage not as well, so it's very stiff competition. A Tapper, last corner now. What can he do? Comes the line. It's a 15.8. He's P3. We'll jump to Wage now. What can he do? It's a 49. He stays P5. And Coles goes even quicker on his last lap. It's a 14.6. Like, his pace is insane around here, it looks like. And that will be qualifying over as we just have all the cars in the pits. But what a qualify by Coles. The reserve driver from F3 absolutely storms. Look, wow, wow. I can't believe Coles is... oh, boy. Alright, as we have the qualifying is over. I've not been told the weather, so I'm guessing it's all dry. Because the guys are being arses right now in the chat. So we have Coles, the reserve driver, taking pole position today. With nearly a 10.5 up on Ken P2. You have as Ken and Tapper are going to lock horns today for the battle for P2 in the standings. Pardon me. We have Sunset in P4, Wager P5, Liam P6, Libanow, RGB, Jelani, Woutinho and Woutinho in the top 10. Yolmir, Sniper did not go out for a run. He did not improve his time, so he will start in the mediums. And then Lupus, Mick, Mats, and Hassan. So we have an interesting race since the top 10 will have to start on their tyres, which is all softs. And outside the top 10 can start what they want. And I feel like Sniper's done this on purpose because the mediums around here are much better than the softs. The softs die off after about 5 or 6 laps. And that's when they start losing the grip enough, so you can tell the mediums have much better pace. So this is just going to be interesting to see what happens today. Like, is Sniper going to do another masterclass for strategy? Like the great Alain Prost? So let's just see how this race goes. As we just wait for everyone to pick their fuel strategies and all that today. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel since we have F1 tomorrow, our highest tier. It already has line on. And we have like some of the top drivers. We have like Guwheel and Drake who have an absolute titanic battle for the championship right now. But obviously we'll have to see how that goes tomorrow since Woutinho will be doing the commentary tomorrow for it. As it looks like everyone's picked their fuel strategies and tyre setup for the race. As let's get the tyres on because I feel like it's going to be soft, mediums. Oh, hello, a bit of a gamblers we've got. We've got some guys starting on the hards. So you've got Mick and Yolmir on hards, and then Mats, Hassan, Lupus, and Sniper on mediums. And then obviously the top 10 on soft. So it's going to be interesting to see how the start goes and how you can tell the pace straight away after the first few laps. Oh boy, as I can tell, all the guys in F3 are going to be happy about Coles demolishing the opposition for the pole position today. But we're going to see how this goes since Hungary's on those tracks, as proven by the 2021 race, that anything can happen. But it's not wet here today. It is a full dry race, it looks like, since no one's told me. But I'm curious, leave your predictions in the comments what the podium's going to be, you feel like. Because it's going to be very interesting to see how the race plays out, and like how the tyre strategy works, if anyone's going to go for a 2-stop, or is it a 1-stop? It's going to wait and see what happens. As Coles controls the pace, he's just entering Sector 3 now, getting his tyres warmed up, ready for the start of the race. Why, mate? As we're just waiting for cars now to get to the line. Yeah, you do say the one stop, but you never know with some guys' paces. For example, Coles, he could pull a miracle out. But I definitely feel like Sniper's done this for a strategy mind. So as we're just waiting for the cars to get to the line now, and then we can get racing here at Hungary. As it's gonna be, it looks dry race, as no one's told me anything, so I'm gonna guess it's dry. We're just waiting for the last car on the grid, which is Hassan, to get into the grid position. And then we can get going for the F2 Hungarian race. That's 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we are way at Hungary as Cones gets a brilliant start as he absolutely gets away from everyone. Ken is holding up the tapper. He's going to have the outside line in the turn 1. As a boost shuffling in the back. A squeeze it looks like. And Ken's going to hold off, but the tapper's now being attacked by Sunset. As it's got carnage in the back, it looks like it's like 3 wide I saw there for a second. A tapper's still battling Sunset. And Sunset's going to be inside, now the outside, but now a tapper's... Oh, that was Yolmir in the back. And a tapper's going to hold him off. But he's lost a lot of time to Ken. As Matt gets the position, let's just see who's moved at the first positions already. It's Jelani's got up 3 positions. Oh no, it's Matt, he's got up 4. But Yomi is in the best position right now. On the hard tires in P10, there's Vitinho's lost 2. Along with Mick, who's on the hard 2. But this race isn't over. That one, but look at Jelani, he is so eager as Hassan gets past Lupus. I think Lupus got wing damage, it looks like. Because he's just let them powers pass without any problem. As that's Hassan going wide. And Mick's going to have the outside as Cole's taking the fastest lap in the first lap was all contact. Seeing the Ferrari and Aston Martin. Well, let's jump to the front. Is anyone going to make a move here? As I see that living out RGB are side by side in the turn 1. And RG is going to get the position on living out. Oh, that was a very exciting lap one, but a tap I feel like may going to pay out as soon as the DRS gets off it. He's absolutely out of it. So it's Ken's 1.4 ahead at the moment. Oh, sorry, I'm going to change that back. But it's just going to see what's going to happen in strategy. Like, is the tapper going to go push hard in the DRS to catch back up? Because Ken and Cold are just pulling it away. And Cold is obviously going to have DRS to get dragged along as well. As Ken's going faster, Ken's now going faster it seems. As then, something's happened to Sunset. He's lost a lot of time to a tapper suddenly. As Wage now might be under attack by Jelani here from the front stretch. But Jelani is absolutely pushing at the start of this. Ken is the fastest car on track right now. And Jelani just didn't get the best exit. DRS will be enabled for the next bit. Let's see, as Ken's going to have to do sorry. He will have to do the first DRS when he gets around to the front stretch again. Oh, I needed that. But Tapper obviously, Tapper is trying to catch back up, but Ken and Cones are just blitzing away. Like, it's just insane how these two are just pulling away from the Tapper. But he is getting away from Sunset. Sunset might be out of DRS range if Tapper can keep this pace going. As Mix get the first penalty of the day, 3 seconds. As Sunset is now out the 1 second window. A Tapper's increased his pace now to get away from him. As Sunset now under attack by Wage now and Jelani behind. As I think the best car right now is Yolmi. He's got a brilliant position on the hard tyres, remember? As I'm going to go back to the front two. Is Ken going to make a move? As who to that? Wade's not pitting. I think Wade's going for a 2-stop. But we'll go to Ken, who takes the lead of the Grand Prix. Cole doesn't even fight that. As he notices a reserve, I don't think he wants to impact the people's races. As Ken is going to go away massively now. And I feel like Wager is going... Yes, he is going for a 2-stop on the mediums. So Wager's gone for a bit of a gamble here. There's no one else's position changed. But then Jelani now has clear air to catch up to Sunset now. As I think he's shown a lot of pace around here today with Jelani, as he's gone purple in the first sector. And RGB has to deal with Liam and Livinal behind, as I just realised he lost another position as well, Livinal. Oh, only a lap 4, and it's already interesting, it's very interesting already, as Hassan gets the first 3 seconds of the second, sorry, I meant, as I saw that by Sunset. But he's going to under attack by Jelani on the DRS hugely, since he's going to have DRS and the ERS to burn. Atapa is just slowly losing touch of the leader still. He will stick Jelani, he goes for a wider line to get a tighter exit. Will he make a move here before turn 1? Going to the fence to the inside, he's going to open the door, here goes Jelani to the inside. And the American takes the position. He's into P4 unless Sunset's coming for the cutback. It just doesn't have the DRS or the ERS to hold back. As Jelani moves into P4. And it looks like Livinal got past Liam also. In that as well. But let's just look at Yomi and Sniper just waiting in the wings on the medium and hards. So as these tyres are going to start slowly losing pace. Oh, I can tell this is going to be a very interesting race just by the start. As Jelani now needs to get away from Sunset before DRS gets activated again, or he's going to be in big trouble. But Jelani is increasing his pace as he goes very wide, track extending there. As a side by side, as Yomi goes for a move, he gets past him on the hard. But now he's not going to have any DRS. Is Sniper going to do it for 2 and 1? It looks like. As Liam's going really wide. Liam had a front wing damage. He has to pit. Oh! He nearly went into the wall. So he definitely has front wing damage. I wonder where he got that, but it looks like Jelani is going to hold up Sunset on the first DRS. Is it the second going to be any better? As it looks like, yes, Jelani's going to hold him up as Wagenot is on the mediums and goes fastest. He's currently P13. And he's currently 22 seconds behind the leaders. So this could be a massive gamble that could work off for Wagenot. As Leo unfortunately falls behind Coutinho, as he's gone for the hard. I think he's going to the end of the race, it looks like on those. As Matt Stahl joins the penalty party, 3 seconds. But so it looks like Tapper has just lost touch of the top 3. He is probably going to be battling for the podiums here, unless something happens to the guys in front of him. Since they are 3.2 ahead now. It was only 1.9 or 3 laps ago. It just shows that Tapper's quality pace, but around here, race pace, these two absolutely have abundance. As Collins is just going to be in DRS, as that was Jelani pitting. Jelani's pulling the trigger quickly, early as well. Oh, no, what am I saying? This is when the tyres are going to start dying off. Duh. I'll stick to the leaders now, because I'm curious when these two are going to pit. Because you can push the stint to the mediums, but it's very risky. Because I feel like Sniper is going medium soft, as Sniper's actually going for a move on Yomi on the outside. And then we go to the camera angle, he has the inside line still, but Yomi just has better traction and gets the position. I mean, holds the position, sorry. But I'm curious when the guys are going to start pitting, obviously, because this is when the critical stages, obviously, how you manage your tyres now. Do you push long? Do you pit early? Because I feel like the medium guys who pitted very early are going for a 2-stop. So I think Wagenor needs to pit again. Because his tyres are not going to make the end. There is unfortunately no way. Oh, as we start lap 7, we're going to start at lap 8, and I think Ken's got out of DRS range now, Corns. As it looks like, yes, Ken has managed to get away now. And he's in the 1 second window, as that is Sunset now pulling in the pits. But I'm curious, who is he fighting? Wagenov, that's where he was right now. Is Wagenov going to undercut Sunset? As he comes down the last corner now, Sunset isn't even out of the pits, he's just on the left of the pit now. Wagenov is going to be undercutting and takes P11. But if he keeps it, he won't be P11. There is Sunset. That's how powerful the undercut run is. But Sunset's gone for hard to the end. And there's Jalali. Both cars undercut Sunset. But now it's going to be the question of who is going to be... Oh, sorry, choking the words there. Who else is going to pit now? Since the soft runners have to pit now. And I think with the pace that Wagenov has shown, he could undercut a lot of these guys. As I'm curious what the leaders are going to do though. That's the big question obviously. When are Ken and Corns going to pit? Will one of them try an undercut? Will one of them stretch their stint? I can watch Ken, as Ken will not pit. And Corns will pit. So this could be a bit spicy now. He's drifting in the pit lane. A Tapper will stay out. RG will stay out. And Livenau will stay out. All the soft still. I'm going to keep an eye on Corns, because if he gets undercutted behind Wagenov, that will hurt his race a lot. Since he has to go to the end of the pit lane, and he is putting the hards on. Wagenov is coming down the... As Wagenov's coming down there. There he is! And Corns is going to hold on from the undercut from Wagenov. And he's going to hold, and now he has hards that can go to the end of the race. So it's now going all out, literally managing the tyres and getting away from Wagenov. Because he's going to be pushing like hell on those mediums. I said, ooh, that's a side-by-side battle I've seen that, of Watinio and Liam. These two have had loads of fights this season already. And now Watinio's got the inside, as Liam just can't get the better exit. And he's going to hold P14 at the moment, but I'm curious, is Ken going to pit this lap? Yes, he has to, because he has to respond to the cars behind. And I feel like Tapper has to follow along if he's smart. But no, he's actually going to push it again. Is Livernow going to pit though? No, that's a very bold strategy by the Mercedes. But there's Sniper crawling all over the wing as yellow flag says Matt is out. Is a safety car coming to come out? Yes, it is! Oh, but I think Wagenov just missed the pit window. Liam and Vatinio. Oh boy, no, I was gonna say. But now I'm curious, is anyone going to pull a gamble? But I'm just realizing Ken has got an absolute beauty now. He has 3 cars between him and Corns now. This could shake the race up now. But a Tapper, RG Livernow, they could also, because the safety car was obviously letting them past. So this could be a good chance for them also. Because they won't lose as much time now. Oh, so the safety car's out after Matt's crashed out in Sector 3. And now we are down to only 15 runners today now. The soft runners must be pitting this lap. But I'm interested, as the Delta's now starting to hold them back, it looks like. A Tapper, obviously, can he get ahead of any of the cars behind him? Because I'm feeling the cars, he could get ahead of maybe a handful of cars. As I see what you're doing, Adam. Yeah, the Mercs are double stacking, and I can see why. Because Adam has backed off, as Yomir looks to be taking the lead of the Grand Prix, and Sniper's following along. Oh, Sniper's at the rear of him! Is that going to result in anything? But I'm curious, did Sniper get damaged from that? The Tapper's coming down the pit window now, and he's going to be behind Wagenov. So Wagenov's pit the gap. early is gambled, but he now has to manage another nearly 24 laps in these tyres. The hards can do that, but the mediums I really don't think can last that long. But Yomi actually has a good chance now, since he can push his stint to go for the mediums to the end. Let's just see what he does, but I'm very surprised Sniper pitted. But Sniper's now on the hards like everyone else. Livenow's gone for mediums along with a Tapper, so they think they can push them to the end. That's going to be very interesting to see how this race will now play out. Oh. But Cones now has a car ahead between him and Ken now. He needs to get past. Oh, as we're just waiting for Lucas to catch up to the pack, as everyone's pitted apart from Mick, who's starting on these tyres. So I think he's just copying what Yomi does now. But we'll have to wait and see what happens, obviously, in the race, because you never know. Another one could come out, a VSC could come out and save the guys. But you never know, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens, as the safety car will go for one more lap, I feel like. But I'm very interested to see what Ken can do, obviously. He's on the fresh mediums. He's got, this will help him manage his tyres. Oh, that's Liam. Liam's pitted. I think Liam's going for mediums. So he's going for a huge gamble and starting in last position on a new set of mediums. Now, how will this impact the race? As Liam will come out in P15 and now has a massive task on the mediums to get past everyone to get back to the points. Safety car will definitely be in this lap, but obviously it's going to be when the Yomi will go, obviously, and which could hinder everyone behind him. Oh, well, sorry. Just had a long day today. Alright, so your current top three is Yomi, Ken, and Mick. Then Cones, who got pole position today. Wagner, a Tapper. RGB, Jelani, Sunset, Sniper, Libanow, Otinio, Hassan, Lupus, and Liam. So this could be a bit of a shake-up, since you got some guys in mediums, you're going to have some guys obviously on the hards. It's just going to see how this race is going to play out and what the result's going to be. Because the mediums will have the extra pump at the start, but they will start dying off as the safety car is in this lap now. So Yomi will control the pace, the guys behind them. And can he do anything to hold off Ken on the fresh mediums behind him? As there goes the safety car, as Yomi will have the restart. And just to back up a little bit before the safety car gets into the pits. Now, it's going to be the better question is, when is Yomi going to go? Is he going to go a Bass? Is he going to go flat out? As he's gone, and we are racing again here in Hungary. And he's got a good restart, but Cohen's got an absolutely beautiful restart. And Cohen's is going to be side by side. Nick's trying to hold him off from the outside. And just holds him off. But now Cohen's is going to the inside line. And now Wage's trying to follow along. But he's going to the door's going to be shut on Wage now, but Cohen's is now right behind. And oh, that's Mick spinning. And that's Wage now as well. I think he got to move. He spun out of instinct, and unfortunately Wage now is going to tumble down the order. Oh, that's unfortunate for Wage now, who just hasn't had the best season. But look at Ken, he's all over Yomi now. But he's got to watch out for Cones as well, since Cones is now all over the rear Ken. This is shaping to be a very interesting race to the end now, since these two will not pit again. So, and Ken has the faster tyre, but will they last to the end? As you hear Yomi locking up very slightly on the hards. And let's see, is Ken going to make a move on this front stretch? But Corns, I feel like, just needs to sit in the DRS and wait for the tyres to die off. As Ken, is he going to look for it? Yes, he is! He's going for the move on turn 1! Yomi gives him space. Ken's just going to edge him out and takes P1 back. And yes, he's going to defend him, and he's now going to try and get away before Corns gets past him. This is going to be very interesting in the end now, to see what's going to happen between these two, since Yomi could do a favour and now hold up Corns. But he's got to watch out for a tapper though, who's on mediums also. And what he can do to the cars ahead of him. His DRS will be enabled at the end after this lap, so that could play a factor in as well, since Yomi is after second already to Ken. And so HR has made his second pit stop now onto the mediums, which will go to the end. But what can he salvage now from this race? You can tell Coles is getting desperate to get past him now. As we're going to start lap 15 now. Ken leads the Grand Prix as Liam and Wittinio are having another battle. Wittinio goes deep and Liam's going to have a better line. He should race it to the rear and get a 2 off him. And he does, and there he goes. Is Liam going to enter the top 10? He's made up 5 positions. Was the crash. And he's going to hold him. He's going to just squeeze Wittinio out and take P10. But look at this, Wittinio's going to come back at him. And he's going to give him shut the door on him, and Liam's into P10. But what surprised me is Yomi is holding up Coles as the gap is now doubled in a lap. It's now 2 seconds between him and Ken. But this is going to be actually quite feisty. What's going to happen now? Because Coles is going to have a huge challenge to get back up. But he might be able to do it with the tyres dying off ahead of him. But he needs to get past Yomi now. But he's going to have DRS helping him this lap. As we're going to start lap 16 now. As Wittinio is now on the clutches of the Lupus, it looks like. And all the cars are in a single file, so a DRS train is imminent. But I'm going to watch Coles. Is he going to make a move on Yomi here? He's gaining, and it's going to go to the inside line. Coles is now free to chase after Ken. With 19 laps to go. Now is a tapper going to follow along, because Ken is having any DRS. Yellow flags. That's Liam. Oh, contact with Yomi. A tapper went for the gap that just wasn't there. Oh, Gelati's out. Safety car again. Oh no, I missed that completely, but Gelati's absolutely, I demolished into someone. Oh my word. I'm going to see, has anyone got front wing damage because of that? As Wittinio gets 5 seconds. Wow, that was a very vicious crash. I was watching a tapper get around the track, and then all I see is a massive amount of crash and debris flying. But well, that's definitely changed the outcome of the race, since that's going to allow Wage now to get back into the race. He's on mediums, obviously. But I'm curious, is anyone good? Like, I think Nick should go to mediums now to the end. Sniper even could as well if he wanted to. But let's see, is anyone going to pit on this safety car? No, everyone's going to stay out, it looks like. Apart from Yomi, who now will go to the mediums. Is Lucas Nick will follow and Sniper? I knew he would. So Sniper's definitely going mediums now. As there's mediums for Yomi, and Sniper's going to have mediums. Yes, and Mick will have mediums. So now more medium runners are out on the track. Wage no, I'm surprised they did not pit for another fresh set of mediums. Since he will be last still. Well, I thought it would have helped him, but I understand what his choices are. So Yomi unfortunately got spun out after the tapper went for a gap that was unfortunately closing. So we are back under safety car for the second time this session. Now we're just going to see what's going to happen obviously at the restart, because Ken has the pace, but he has now cones now behind him. Because he doesn't have a Yomi now to use him against. So I feel like we might have one more lap of, maybe 1 or 2 more laps of safety car to go, and then we should get racing again. Oh, I swear, Hungary is always one of those tracks that has races which you just don't expect to happen. Like 2 safety cars already. You've got medium and hard runners across the board, and everyone's just trying to save fuel, and they're trying to burn fuel off. This Wagenhart will stay on the tyres, so I think we should catch up to the end of this lap or next lap. He should catch up. As I think he's on the Delta, that's why he's going very slow. Yes, I think he is. Unless he's doing, I don't know why he's doing this, but alright. So we have, I think we'll have 60 laps of restart. As Wagenhart is not catching the pack straight away, this could lead to another safety car lap. So this might not go down well with the drivers, because he is on stream doing this. I don't know what he's trying to pull here. Oh, so unfortunately the Alpine teammates had crashed into each other. So I'm curious if Yomi has lasting damage in his car now. Because obviously he might have end plate damage, he might have underbody. You never know, as the safety car is going to be in this lap. As Ken will hold the pace for the start. I'm just going to see what is he going to do. When will he go? When will he stop? So we're just waiting for the safety car to get in now. He's in the pits now. Ken will now control the pace for the restart. And Ken is in third and will go then. And Code has managed to match him though in the restart. But he's just sticking to him now because he knows he's got the chance. So I've got to change this back to interval. As Liam's going to lose the position to Liver now. He's in the P5 now. I know, it's a good chance for a podium if he can keep this up. Because I think definitely a Tapper's going to have a struggle as Lupus and Martino are side by side. Lupus on the outside and Lupus gets the position. Martino now has to fight back, obviously, yet again. He has one out of a Tapper right behind him. But the top two are just, again, trying to streak away. But RGB is not letting that happen this time. Because this could be for the podium, and obviously you never know what's going to happen with these two. Of Cones and Ken, you never know what can happen. You never know. This track's one of those ones it can bite you if you do anything wrong. As Nick gets past Hassan for P13, and Hassan's now going to fall on the P14, sorry. Oh, hello, I haven't seen that. As Liam and Libanow side by side in the last corner. But now Libanow's going to have the Tour and ERS. And Liam's just going to defend the inside all the way. And Libanow's trying to go for a crossover. But Liam's just got to get better traction and hold the P5. So Liam will go to P5. Can he get a podium? But Cones and Ken and RG are starting to pull away from RGB now. So RGB is now going to defend as Yomi at 3 seconds. The track warnings. Oof. 15 laps to go now. See, with Ken's tyres are going to be 24 laps old. Will they last to the end? As we are going to start lap 21, the Grand Prix. As Ken has pulled a second already on Cones, so even with DRS activated, Cones will not get as Ken's going even faster. But I'm curious to see what Liam and Liban are going to be like, since they're going to have guys and hards who are going to be pushing. Liam's going to be sitting duck with no DRS because he needs to catch up to Sunset ahead of him. But at this point, Liban could be out the cusp at this point too if he can't keep up to Liam. But it's literally managing your ES around this track is very critical. Because you need to be one of those guys, you need to know when to use it and when not to use it. Oh god, sorry about that. Because so I'm trying to think, who is the best person who's moved up positions right now, actually? The position change, it's RG who's moved up 5 positions in P3. Lupus has moved up 6 to P7. Atapa's lost 6. And Wager's lost 8. So this is going to be, well, just have to wait and see what's going to happen. As you got Coutinho, who will have, I don't know if he's going to get DRS here. Atapa could be on him here. Same with Liam, so I need to keep an eye on that. Coutinho won't. Atapa will have attack. Both might have a chance for the position move. Libanow's going for it. He's just too far. Meanwhile, and Atapa can't do the same either. He's just too far back. Unless Atapa gets a better exit here. He is. Is he going to go for the move again? Coutinho shows him the door. I just hope that Atapa doesn't make contact, obviously, unfortunately, in the same place. Oh, as Ken is just pulling away from Cones, but remember, Ken's tyres will start dying off quicker than Cones'. So Ken needs to get away before his tyres start going off. So we're going to start lap 23 at the end of this lap. We've got 13 laps to go. And obviously Ken is just starting to eke out a gap now against Cones. And then you have RGB, Sunset, Liam, Libanow, Lupus. I'm going to stick to Libanow because I don't know if he can make a move on this front stretch. Alright, DRS activated, ERS going. He's just too far back again. Well, this is going for a late dive. But no, he thinks of it, but he thinks better of it. Meanwhile, Coutinho's got Atapa going to the outside. Is Atapa going to make the move? He has DRS remix still. As yellow flags. That's Yomir. Something's happened to Yomir there. And he's lost half his front wing as well. Team Alpine are just not having a good day today. But while that was happening, Atapa's managed to get past Coutinho now. He can now go after Lupus. As Ken is just pulling away from Cones still. And Liam can't catch up to Sunset, so he's going to have to defend a lot against Libanov. But his ERS management's much better than Libanow's, since he's using a lot to keep up to him. Lupus could be in a chance to get both these guys here if he manages the ERS and manage a good move. It's going to start lap 24. Ken is 1.7 away from Cones. RGB could be on for the podium at this rate. And unless Sunset can do anything if he can catch back up. So I'll be honest, Adam's going for it! He goes to the inside, he's got DRS again, remember. But Liam's is going to get an absolute stunning exit to get away. And Adam's going to go for the inside line! And Adam's going to give him a squeeze. Adam just can't get the move. And Adam does a brilliant move into P5. And Yomi, unfortunately, will retire in the pits. Unfortunately, it's a bad day in the office for Alpine. Oh, that's a huge cross. Oh, I looked down at my phone for a second, and the safety car's out again. Oh my god. I looked at my phone for 1 second, and Liminau is out of the race. Liam has significant front wing damage. But that's... Oh no. I can tell Adam's not going to be happy about that. But now I think this is helping Ken even more now, so I'm waiting to see what's going to be said in the group chat, but I really hope it's not something bad. Oh, well, so the safety car's out for the 3rd time, and Atapa's pitting. Atapa's going for a huge gamble. He's gone for, oh no. He's gone for softs to the end of the race. Oh no. Atapa, what have you done? Hassan comes in, Liam comes in, Liam's gone for softs as well, Hassan's gone for mediums. Oh boy, Hassan, now it's up to Atapa to get some points to help Mercedes in the championship. Oh boy, this is, I can tell that's not gonna end well. I am so annoyed. I look down at my phone and I just see a car getting absolutely demolished into the wall and both tyres are off it. And it was a Merc. So we are down now to 12 runners. We started with 16, we're down to 12. 2 cars will not get points today. Oh, but Sniper, I feel like he's going to lose a lot of points to Ken if this stays. If Ken wins and Sniper doesn't get many points, Ken will be in a winning chance to take the lead next race. But we'll have to see what will happen, obviously, because I think we'll have maybe 1 more lap of safety car. So 9 more laps to go. Is Ken's tyres going to be enough to hold against the hard shot Williams behind? Who's that? That's Wage. No, Wage has gone for softs as well. So a lot of the guys are going for softs to the end of the race. Well, this is just going to be a very wild finish. You've got a few soft runners now who are going to be racing to the end. It's just what is going to happen now is what I'm very interested to see. I can't believe I missed that. I looked down and there's a Merc demolished into the wall on the right. I can tell that's going to go forward. Adam has not said anything, which is very surprising. Unless he's just very defeated because of what just happened. But we should be getting going here at the end of this lap. As I hope we do, as there is the confirmation safety car is in this lap. So Ken yet again will hold the pace. And when will he go? Obviously because he needs to get away from corners as soon as possible yet again. As Ken waits for the safety car to come in, as he's just going to wait now. He's still waiting. And Ken's going to hold him off this time and goes. Cones did not get the best restart. He lost a bit of traction there. And look at them, they're all weaving. They're trying to get in the tow. Now it's just going to see. Obviously, look, as RGB and Sunset are very close at the restart this time. Liam Tapper Winch have got a massive task to get past the cars on the stocks as quickly as possible. And Tapper's got past Nick for P8 with a brilliant dive. But I'm curious about the top two because Ken needs to push now every lap to get away. As Ken obviously needs to get absolutely away, as quickly as possible. Because Cones' tyres are going to be in much better condition now since these will last at this time. The mediums are going to be a bit on the cusp for this. So we're just going to see what's going to happen between these two. As Pipitar does not want to race anymore, it's very frustrating, he says. Oh, I think that is... I'm going to guess that you're Yolmi, if I remember correctly. Or, sorry if I've mixed that up. But, Cones is just getting pulled away from an RG and Sunset. As a Tapper is already into P6 and Matinho. Trying to get back in him. But a Tapper could be on for the podium at this rate. As Liam's on a P7 also. This could be a very interesting race, end of the race, which we don't know who could get in the podium. A Tapper is blitzing on the softs. He now has Lupus, Sunset and RGB to get the podium today with 7 laps to go. But is he going to get it though? That is the better question. Yeah, I can definitely tell you're Yolmir in the comments. Tapper looks for the move, doesn't think about it, it's too risky. He's already made a little mistake today. He needs to get his focus back on because this is his championship stakes. Ken will get away from him, but he needs to catch up. He needs to profit because Fife is already in P10, P9, sorry. So I'm gonna watch. Tapper is gonna be all over at the end of this DRS race. He's going to go for a dive. Any bet, he'll go for it. As a Tapper is gonna have much better traction come out the corner. Gets the toe. ERS is open up. He's going for P5 now on Lupus with 6 laps to go. And the Tapper's into P5 now. So this race is not over by a long shot. A Tapper could get the podium here in track. He now has just Sunset and RGB ahead of him, who will need just 2 seconds ahead. Could he even catch Cones at this race? You never know, so please keep an eye on this race, because this is going to go down to the wire. As a Tapper is, look how much a Tapper catches in the corners. The grip of the softs is so good. But remember, these will start dying off in the next 4 laps. So a Tapper needs to push, like Lewis Hamilton would. I just hesitate to say the name there for some reason. A Tapper could get fastest lap also if he keeps this up, it looks like. He's got purple in the middle sector. As Wagenog gets 3 seconds, as a Tapper, look, he's just absolutely pushing Sunset rounds. But Sunset will have DRS in the car ahead of him, and Tapper needs to get an absolute stunning exit. Ken goes even faster on the medium, but Tapper blitzes that to go. Now, he has fastest lap now, and these are cars he's absolutely worried about now for Sunset. A Tapper has much better grip. Is a Tapper going to make a move here? Tapper's he's going to go for it. Not again. Contact! Again, he went for the move, and Sunset holds on this time. As a tapper now has to get his pace back up and catch back up to the leaders. He has 5 laps to go, remember? Sorry about that, I had to deal with something there quickly, sorry. But the front two, as Ken is just getting away from Cones, but Cones knows he needs to stick with him. He just needs to use DRS and just stick on him. As yellow flags, that's Wijnor! Wijnor's not out of the race, but unfortunately he's going to be out with the points today. That's unfortunate for Wijnor. Had a great start, and I went for the gamble. As we've got, we've only got 4 laps to go now. Ken still holds the lead, but Cones is just sticking in. I think Etappa's going to go for it here, and he goes for the inside dive, and he's going to contact. Oh, then goes wide, loses. Oh, Sunset heading off. Sunset and Etappa. Etappa's podium chances are gone. Oh no! A safety car's going to come out with just a handful of laps to go. Oh, Etappa had an absolute fight back. Oh no! Wow, we have 4 safety cars. That is wow. Wow, so this could, I think, seal the race for Ken, because Ken now will only have, I think, maybe 1 or 2 laps of no DRS. So if Ken can keep it clean, he should definitely have the victory today in the bag. And this will open the championship back up for him, since he'll be only 5 points behind Colt and Sniper, but obviously includes that Sniper's going for the pits! Sniper's going for a huge jump, he's going for fastest lap points. But, whoa, okay. That is a bit of a gamble by him, but let's see how that works, since I think Wijnor, unfortunately, will not catch up to the pack. He's too far back, unfortunately. Oh boy. Hungary has bit its tongue today since we've had 4 safety cars here, I'm sorry. We've had Ken lead most of the race now after the safety car. But, wait a minute, how did... Oh, I forgot about that. Wait a minute. Oh no. For me, it says Cones is P11. I really hope... Oh. I really hope the game's just broken, because if this robs Cones of a podium, that is going to be a horrific way to lose it. Because it says on my timing, it goes Ken, RG, and Lupus. It says Cones is P11 on the track right now. Oh no. Safety car will have to go in at the end of the next lap. So a tapper could catch the pack along with Wijnor. So I don't think anyone predicted 4 safety cars today as well. And we've lost 5 drivers today, both Alpines, Sunset, Libanow and Mats. A safety car will be going for 1 more lap now. So Ken, I should have this in the bag, because he'll have no DRS from the cars behind. He'll have to use his ERS. And this will open the championship battle, because Sniper's currently P7, but I definitely know he's P8 at the moment, because the system's glitched out, because it says Coles is currently P11, and I know he's P2 at the moment. He has not pitted. Oh, alright, so the safety car will be end of this lap no matter what, since we need 2 full laps of racing to end this. We will not enter our safety car, since Codemasters will not introduce that, ever, probably. We've had an interesting race to say the least. 4 safety cars. Great overtakes. Cars going out. Cars crashing. Like, you've had everything here around Hungary. They say it's a boring track, but it always manages to produce something out of it. But I feel like Ken, if he could just get his pace and get no mistakes, he has this in the bag for today. He started P2 on the grid and has just get away from everyone. The 60 car first one did help him get ahead of Cones and all that, and he's managed to hold them off since. But now he has 2 laps to hold the guys off behind him for another victory this season. The cars are weaving to get temperature in their tyres, getting ready for the restart, since this is going to be a critical restart for Ken. Safety car's in there. Ken now has the choice of when to go. Obviously, he needs to pick the great time in here. Cones goes wide to get a better. And Ken goes. We have 2 laps to go of racing. And the yellow across the track. Cones is ghosted for some reason, but I know he's currently P2 at the moment. But now it's going to be the test to see what's going to happen, as I think my game just completely glitched because the yellow flag will not go away. As a sniper is going to battle Hassan on the outside. And he gets past into P6. No, P7, sorry, because the game's glitched out because it says Cones is last. Which I know he isn't. Sniper, if he can get this down, he could be on for a good, very good position. He just needs to get his head down and absolute push. Since his championship lead will be cut massively if Ken can win today. But obviously the podium is not wrapped up yet, as Lupus and RG could be fighting, but Liam could be underdog too. Snipers all over the Remontino. He's going to the inside! And Sniper's going to have the outside down now. The last 2 corners. And Sniper went back there. He missed the cut back there. Further down is 3 cars battling for P7. This is the end of the race. We've got loads of battles everywhere. You've got Sniper with Tino. Sniper finally does it. Cones and Ken still can't get away from each other, but RG is going to be on for a podium if it stays like this. But Ken is just putting his car in the right pace as we're on the final lap of the Grand Prix. Wagenar has gone for Wagenar's gone for wets for the final lap. A big troll he is, nice. But now I'm curious, is Sniper going to get ahead of Liam? Says this will help his points, because he'll have 10 points as a Tapper gets 5 seconds. That might be removed because the game might be glitched. But look at Sniper. Sniper's on the crust to get P40 if he gets a better exit here. Unless he has to do something in the last 2 corners if he's going to get P4. But we'll cut on to Ken now. Ken has got brilliantly good race today. Sorry, he got P2 on the grid. Kept behind Cones. The safety car came out. He got the position. Ken is going to win the Grand Prix. Cones retires in the pit for the reserve, and Ken wins it. RGB and Lupus P3. A Sniper just can't do it. As Martino has got. Well, Martino has got 20 seconds out of that. Well, that'll be fun to talk about. But your top 3 are Ken, RGB, and Lupus. Liam and Sniper side by side on the line. Hassan P6 on the mediums, Atapa, Mick, Watinio, Wagenar, who's on wets right now, and Cones, who retired in the pits. We're just waiting for Wagenar to come across the line now and it's wet. . Wage no! For God's sake, man! Just take the fight! Oh, God's sake. As Wage now will finish across the line. As we just got Cones now, he's Ghost to go around a little lap, and then we should be done here. As Cones comes to the line, will this end the session, or will we need to leave the session, unfortunately? Yeah, okay. So the lobby is unfortunately broken. So, oh no. No. Oh no. So the lobby is unfortunately stuck. Oh, okay. So unfortunately, Champ will not be able to see the full results. So he's gonna have to watch the stream back and go off this. I'll go over the guys' penalties and incidents to see what you can do, just to help him out, and I'll just get the interview started because it looks like the game it just will not. So, if guys want to get report. Oh. If people want to report their penalties, make sure you include your race director before this lobby breaks, because if it doesn't, you'll be struggling. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, the game says 1 lap 33. Oh, this game is so broken. Oh my word. Okay, is Cones the guy gonna finish the race now? If it doesn't, I'm gonna have to end the stream. End the watching this race. Okay, I'm gonna have to quit the race. Okay. So I'm gonna have to quit the game. I think this will kick the menu off. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna get the interview people in. Sorry about that glitching completely, everyone. I'm just gonna get everyone who got the podium today, which was Ken, RGB, and Lupus. Lupus. Okay, they've been invited to the voice lobby, so hopefully we should get them in. Just gonna get this sorted out because I like doing this. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on until the first person comes back on, since speak of the devil, the guy's car I put on has actually turned up first. So hello, Ken. that was fun, wasn't it? Well, 4 safety cars in a race is great, isn't it? Yeah, well, you better say the first one was good, since you got a position over Cones because of it. Hello, here's RGB. Hello.
Hello.
And then we're just waiting for Lupus, and then we should be able to get started. So that was an interesting race to say the least, since the only guy who finished in the podium on mediums was you, Ken. Everyone behind you was on medium since they pitted from the first safety car.
How many tires do you have? Oh, that's really well managed.
Yeah. Okay, well, this isn't how the lobby glitched at the end, so we don't know like the full standings. So that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun for a champ to seal with bit penalties. So that'll be fun. So, what did you think about that Combs was an F3 driver and he did that pace? Ken! Yeah, because he was an F3 driver and he's just practicing with no ABS. Yeah, but but you can tell his pace was strong. So I'm gonna guess just gonna use two. So we'll just get on with the conference now, since the qualifying is gonna start in 25 minutes and everyone's gonna be eager. So obviously we'll start on P2 in the Red Bull RGB. So how did you feel about that race in a whole?
Pretty good because I was very compromised on qualifying. I wanted to start with mediums, then I took the risk on going with a soft with the soft compound to do the last qualifying lap, and I didn't quite put a lap together. So starting P8 wasn't my prediction. Then just the safety cars and it went all for me.
How do you think Ken feel? He literally got the lead from the safety car and just never looked back. Yes. you just came up, didn't you? Corns. He's a reserve, so he didn't want to like kill you in the race or something, probably. Well, but your pace was like really strong, obviously, along with RGB, since he was in the hard since the safety car.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just say the Alpines crashed into each other because Tapper went for a move that wasn't there, bumped into Yolmir, span him out, and Jelani went into him straight away.
I had luck in that action.
I was on a Tapper, and all of a sudden I just see a front wing going flying. Because I'm like, what the hell has just happened? Because obviously, you know the camera it puts you on for turn 2 or turn 3.
I didn't know how I escaped that. It was literally and for sure an accident.
Yeah, but obviously this just opened up the championship for you, Ken, since you'd be only a few points behind the Sniper now. Ken to win last 6 races? Question mark. It's fine. But I could tell RGB is about happy about the result, getting P2 today after that race.
Yes, I'm truly happy.
I could tell. Yeah, I get you. But it was a good race by both of you today. Obviously, RGB getting his second podium of the season, if I remember correctly.
Third. The third.
I can't remember. It was either second or third because you won in China and all that, so I can't remember either.
Yeah, I won in China and
you won China from last place. Yes, I know you did.
And Portugal.
Oh yeah, I forgot about you. Absolutely dominated Portugal. I forgot about that. But then obviously next we've got Spain. So how do you two feel about that?
About what?
Spain.
Yeah. Ah.
I mean, everyone says this about it. It's Spain. It's a Spain without the S in the front.
Spain.
Yeah. So Ken, how do you? I'm gonna ask you now, since you're a championship fighter. How do you feel about the last 5 rounds being Spain, Spain, Mexico, Australia, and Brazil? Yeah, that's just deadly to hell. But the best question is, are you good at Brazil? Fair. Okay, thank God you said that. Someone else said, I hate Brazil. I'm like, you absolute twonk. Okay, but obviously, since we had another, obviously, win by Ken today, who's opened the championship now up, I'm still waiting for the points to be corrected, like, updated, so I don't know the lead right now. But join us tomorrow, since we'll have the F1 race commed by Matinho. And next week, as I said, we'll be racing Spain. So you never know, we could get a full-on wet race, we could get a nice dry. But obviously, thank you for watching this race, which was absolutely hectic to hell. I had a lobby issue for the start, so... and now all of us are going to be now eager to watch the F1 qualifying in real life. So, of course, this is me, Luke, signing off for this week's race. Goodbye.